Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Timmy. Timmy was known far and wide as the laziest boy anyone had ever seen. He would rather lie in his hammock all day than lift a finger to do any work. His parents, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, were hardworking farmers who did their best to instill a strong work ethic in their son, but Timmy always found clever ways to avoid chores. One sunny morning, as Timmy lounged in his hammock beneath the apple tree, he overheard a conversation between his parents and their neighbor, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson was planning a big harvest festival for the entire village, and he needed all the help he could get to prepare for it. "Timmy, I think this is a perfect opportunity for you to lend a hand," Mr. Johnson suggested, trying to motivate his son. But Timmy, never one to pass up an opportunity to avoid work, pretended to be asleep, snoring loudly. Mrs. Johnson exchanged an exasperated look with her husband but didn't push the matter further. They knew their son all too well. The weeks passed, and the village buzzed with excitement as preparations for the harvest festival went into full swing. Neighbors worked side by side, decorating stalls, baking pies, and setting up games. Mr. Johnson, Mrs. Johnson, and even young children contributed their time and effort, but Timmy remained idle. As the day of the festival drew nearer, Timmy's laziness became the talk of the town. People shook their heads in disbelief at his unwillingness to help when everyone else was working tirelessly. Finally, the day of the harvest festival arrived. The village square was filled with colorful stalls, delicious food, and joyful laughter. The aroma of freshly baked goods wafted through the air, and the sound of lively music echoed in the streets. Families from all around gathered to celebrate the bountiful harvest. Timmy, still lying in his hammock, watched the festivities from a distance. He felt a pang of regret as he saw the happiness on the faces of his friends and neighbors. Deep down, he knew he should have contributed. Just as he was about to drift off into a nap, he heard a commotion outside. A gust of wind blew through the village, knocking down a stack of wooden crates filled with apples for the pie-eating contest. Apples rolled everywhere, causing chaos. Without a second thought, Timmy jumped out of his hammock and rushed to help. He grabbed a crate and began picking up apples with newfound energy. His parents and neighbors were stunned but grateful for his sudden willingness to assist. Together, they managed to clean up the mess just in time for the pie-eating contest. Timmy's actions had saved the day. He realized that helping others and contributing to the community brought a sense of purpose and satisfaction that lying around could never provide. From that day forward, Timmy became a diligent worker and actively participated in community events. He had learned that being lazy only brought regret, but being proactive and helpful enriched his life and made him a valued member of the village. And so, the story of the once lazy boy served as a reminder that sometimes, all it takes is a wake-up call to realize the importance of hard work and being an active participant in the world around us.